Hey guys, it's October 28th, 2016. Wyatt and I are getting ready to go on our adventure. Father-son camping trip, right? Okay, it's the first one ever. Truck's packed. Everything's good to go. We were wanting to get on the road by noon. It's not even 11:30, so we're ahead of schedule as far as that goes. So, you ready to go up and have some fun?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Hey guys, it's our first night at camp, so it's Friday evening. This is great. It's our first ever father-son camp trip. We got up here, it was about 2:45, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. White guy of the truck started running. It hasn't stopped since. He absolutely loves it. This kid is burning so much energy. I don't know where he gets it. And I don't care. We're out here. He can run around. He can do whatever he wants. He's having a grand old time. We did get camp set up. So we got our tent. I got my kitchen area set up with a humongous tarp this time. Thank you, Mike Lashinger. Appreciate that, bro. As you can see, the sky up there, it's actually darker than what it looks like in the camera. I can see on the viewfinder. The sky is not forgiving. It is dropping in temperature. The wind is starting to pick up. We might end up seeing some snow tonight, but we'll find out. We got our fire going. I didn't do any real videos of setting up camp, but again, a nice long fire. And yeah, I got some bratwurst cooking right now, and we're just gonna relax tonight. We'll probably end up, if it gets too cold, we'll go in the tent and turn a movie on the iPad and just chill. We're just having a good old time. We got Wyatt over here collecting firewood.
All this huge flipping falling down tree.
You found a huge flipping falling down tree? Flipping falling down tree. You see this where? That's a big one, dude. So I don't think we're really gonna need it tonight, but he wants to chop up some wood. So I'm gonna let him play with the camp axe a little bit and stand over him while he does so. Before it gets too dark. But anyways, just thought you'd like to see this set up on the first night. Tomorrow is really when we're going to get stuff organized, set up, and enjoy camp life. But for right now, we're laughing, we're smiling, and life is good. Friday night dinner. Ooh, bratwurst, onions, all boiling up in some beer. It's gonna be good. Wyatt, what you got there?
I got some bratwurst with some onions.
Bratwurst and onions? Mercy sakes, that looks like a man meal. Is that a man meal?
Yep.
Yep. That's a man meal right there. Brats and onions, baby. Woo, boiled up in beer. Have at it, bud. Night number one. Wyatt's in his cot, sleeping bag, wearing tie-dye. You rocking it? Hippie. Anyways, we got our heater going. I got my cot and my pillow, and we're gonna be good to go. The wind started whipping on us really bad. It was throwing sparks from the fire all over the place, so there's no way we could have kept that going. So I had to put out the fire, and we ended up in the tent, and it's only 8:30 at night. So we're gonna chill in here. Up top, I got my iPad. Oh, you can hardly see it. Anyways, there's the iPad hanging up in the upper hammock. So we're gonna turn on a movie and lay here, fall asleep. Tomorrow morning we'll get up. Hopefully the wind will die down, things will be better, and do some fishing and just kind of chill, right?
Yeah, tomorrow.
So, what do you think so far?
The weather's been pretty bad right now, but I've been having a lot of fun.
Good. Sounds good. Look at all that hair in your face, dude. Wow. Maybe a military cut. Anyways, no, we'll have more fun tomorrow. But for now, I think it's time for night. Good night. Good morning. Saturday morning. It's our first morning. Last night we had just a heck of a storm throughout the night. Wind was really bad. Temperatures just dropped, and it was kind of rough getting out of the tent this morning. But we woke up. It's a beautiful sunrise. Hopefully it'll warm up pretty quick. But we got our breakfast going. Got some sausages on the griddle, and I mean, when I say temperatures drop, we woke up to ice on everything. And with that wind kicking the way it did, I don't know the last time you guys borrowed any gear or something like that from a buddy, but you always want to return it at least in the same condition or better than when you borrowed it. It actually, the wind tore our tarp. It literally ripped the reinforced corner and grommet off of the tarp. So, Mike, I think I owe you a new tarp. But anyways, we're gonna have some breakfast here. And where'd you go? There he is. He's awake for the morning. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for some breakfast?
Mm-hmm. And after that, we're going fishing.
After that, we're going fishing. It looks like sausages are almost done. So I gotta get the eggs going here, and then we're gonna go fishing. We got our morning fire going. Wyatt's got some breakfast. What you got there, big man?
I got sausage and I got scrambled eggs with cheese and mushrooms in it. And
Cheese and mushrooms?
Amazing.
Yeah, Dad did an okay job cooking it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. How's that sun feel?
Good.
It's starting to warm up on us, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Finally.
We got those are the remnants of our long fire we had last night. We ended up, like I said, putting it out. The wind kicked up so bad, so in between those giant logs, we just got a little fire going for the morning. Just for a little bit of heat while we eat some breakfast, and then what's next?
Fishing?
Fishing, baby!
Why
Woo!
we did the fire is so the logs could dry up since it was raining, snowing, blowing.
Yeah, start getting that fire pit dried up a little bit, and then it'll be ready for our evening fire tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good to go. All right, Wyatt, you see your target?
Yeah.
Go put your weapon on fire. Take care, flame, and squeeze the trigger slowly. Try again. One more. You got it. Are you empty? Nope, I think you have another shot. You can go ahead and do it again.
It won't.
Okay, then you're empty. You hit it, that third one. He hasn't stopped running since we got here. So last night, because of our storm that we had, I had to do a clothesline for some clothes. Now, nothing necessarily got wet because of the storm itself. However, with the tent, the condensation, things like that, and we had gotten a little bit wet before we went to bed. So we had wet clothes. What we did on these clotheslines, like, okay, well, we'll use my nerd shirt. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Okay, that's for the Big Bang Theory people. Anywho's, what I did was I hung it up. I didn't have any clothespins to like hang it, so I actually just ran the line through the sleeves of the shirt before I tied it. And granted, this one's just on here. And then I have some hooks that I was able to use for my jeans and whatnot. But we did the same thing for the jackets. Just before we tied it off, if you run the clothesline, or in this case, I mean, I'm using 550 cord, run it all the way through the sleeves, and again on this one, and then tie it off. Yeah, it takes a little bit more time, but it opens them all up so everything can dry, and then we're good to go. And gosh, everything's just about dry, so good to go. Wyatt's rocking out some lunch. What do you got there, dude?
I got 3 slabs of turkey breast, 2 slabs of Munster cheese, and I got Cheeto Puffs, sour cream, onion, ruffles.
They're slabs of turkey breast and slabs of cheese.
Yeah.
Not even slices, they're slabs. And you got potato chips and Cheetos?
Yeah.
Jeepers creepers. And rocking a Mountain Dew. Because yeah, every kid needs Mountain Dew when they're out camping. I'm an idiot. You getting hyper?
No.
Yeah, in your opinion. Hey, Wyatt, what do you got going on there?
I'm cutting logs to prep up for the morning.
For the morning?
Yeah.
So we got a little bit of light left. We've already got our campfire over there for the night. He's prepping stuff actually for our morning fire. Just get a nice little pile going there and some other sticks and stuff there. We'll just get that prepped for the rest of the night, make a pile, and then the more we'll have a little fire. Right?
Yeah.
All right. He's learning this shit's hard work. Just about dinner time. So on a beautiful long fire once again. I got the fire griddle set up. Ooh, foil packet with taters, garlic, butter. And then over here, I already got the onions starting to get chopped up. Yeah, New York strip. And some shrooms. Yeah, we about to have a heck of a dinner. Okay, so we had our potatoes on the fire. Wyatt wanted me to throw them there with the onions and mushrooms, and I'm okay with that, so I did that. And now it is time. Look at that. I got some seasonal on this side, and I have, you know what, I'm gonna use the knife. I have garlic powder on the other side. And this one I'm actually gonna do on a skillet. Oh, dinner's gonna be epic. Now I'm getting hungry. Yeah, New York strip. It's getting ready to rock out dinner. What do you got there, bud?
So I got potatoes, mushrooms, and onions, and some steak.
And some steak. We put some seasonal on one side, garlic on the other, and did it on the skillet. What do you think? Is it good? Yeah? And top it all off, you get to rock dinner by one heck of a fire. What do you think of this trip?
It's pretty amazing.
It's amazing. Loving it. Loving it. It's just too good not to share. Look at that steak. Oh my goodness. Nice and bloody, medium rare. Oh. I gotta do it. Okay. Unreal. Unreal. That New York strip. What do you think? We're good to go? He's chowing down. And sitting by the fire. That's right. Wyatt, what are you looking at?
The stars.
Stars? Oh. Are you done with dinner yet? What you got? You still haven't eaten? Oh my goodness, you still got dinner there? So we came out with how many steaks?
2.
2. However, both these New York strips were like 3/4 of a pound. We didn't need it. I already devoured mine. Oh my goodness, they turned out fantastic. It was pure luck. And then we're eating dinner by one heck of a long fire, which has turned out fantastic. So what do you think of the trip so far, Wyatt? Are you having a good time? Please tell me you're having a good time, yeah?
Amazing.
Amazing, we're rocking it. I wish that my camera quality could show the stars, but it just doesn't. But it is what it is. And oh well, if you're not here, you don't get to share it, right? All right. So Wyatt's getting ready for bed. He's over in the tent. I'm just sitting out here watching the remnants of the fire, and I don't know if the audio can pick up the river, but I'm just kind of enjoying it. What a great time. We came up yesterday, we got up here in the afternoon, got camp set up. We hung out, had our fire, just kind of did camp life, had a great time. And, you know, even today, I mean, we just hung out. There was nothing to do. We did some fishing. The wind kind of got to us. I don't know if it's the time of year or whatever it is, but the wind kind of got us. But we did some fishing and a whole lot of camp life. But the gist of it was we just hung out. One of Wyatt's biggest things was he gathered a whole bunch of wood for fire in the morning, for a morning fire, because the plan tomorrow is, so we'll get up, we'll probably start a fire. It's gonna get cold. It's not nearly as cold tonight as it was last night, but we'll get our fire going for the morning. We have a heck of a breakfast planned, let me tell you, and we'll get camp all packed up, and then we're gonna do some fishing before we head out. If we catch some fish for the table, and we'll bring them home and take care of them there. But you know, it's been such an awesome time, and I gotta tell you, once again, just like 2 weeks ago when I was up here with Eden, it's so important. I tell you what, if you're a parent and you're not spending time with your kids, you know, whether it's outdoors camping, whether it's going to the zoo, whatever, you're wasting time. I didn't used to feel like that. You know, I wish I would have started doing this years ago. Eden is 13 now. We were up here a couple weeks ago and had a great time. Wyatt's 11. We're up here now having a great time. I really wish I would have realized this years ago that I could do it. I never looked at it that way, and shame on me. But right now, man, I'm relishing it. I'm grabbing that opportunity to spend time with my children and do what I want to do as far as my passion for the outdoors. This is awesome. And they love it. They're having fun with it. So whether you want to be camping, hunting, going to the mall, or, well, maybe not going to the mall, but you know, whatever, get the kids away from the electronics. Have some fun. Spend time with them. Some of the things that Wyatt brought up, just between like us leaving the house and driving up here, you know, through last night and then tonight, some of the stuff he's talking about, it's been pretty heavy. And it's not stuff that would be brought up at home. Take the opportunity. It's worthwhile. Teach your kids what they want to know. And like I said, that wasn't my philosophy. Whether it was, oh, I'm gonna go do my thing, and you know whatever, the kids didn't get included, and now they are, and I'm having more fun now than I ever did. So just keep that in mind. Include your kids in what you're doing. They want to do what you're doing. So if you can include them, include them. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love you for it. Anyways, I'm afraid it's that time again. I have to put out our beautiful fire, and yeah, I'm gonna go in the tent, have a good night's sleep, and my son and I are gonna get up again tomorrow and just enjoy life. All right, Saturday night. You ready for bed, Wyatt? You still wearing tie-dyed? Are you tired? You been running too much today? Go ahead and flop down, dude. So it's our second night. Wyatt's in his jammies, rocking it out right there in his cot. Again, we got a heater going. I got my stuff going here. Oh, I can take off my headlamp. So, time for bed. So anyways, fire's out, stuff's put away. Why it's racking out. And top of the tent. What? Oh, we're gonna watch some Tombstone. Because we can. Good night. There's Wyatt standing by our morning fire. Sunday morning. We got some breakfast, getting ready to go home, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did we wake up to today?
We woke up to a little bit of some sprinkling.
Yeah, we had little sprinkles on us. A little rain, but the sun looks like it's trying to come out, so let's have some breakfast and then see if we can go fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wyatt's down on a couple hundred yards playing on the river. I just want to take a minute. It's been an amazing weekend. I got to come out with my 11-year-old boy. Again, we're up at Spirit Lake. This is my favorite place ever. Oh my gosh, it's unreal up here. And we hung out. We had a great time. It's Sunday morning. It's time to pack up and head home. I had to give a couple of shout outs and some thank yous are in order. Michael Ashinger, I really appreciate the use of the tarp that we put over the kitchen area. I will be getting you a new one. Some high winds absolutely destroyed it. I think 3 of the grommets got pulled out and one of the corners is ripped. I don't believe in borrowing gear if you can't return it in at least the same condition, if not better. So I will be replacing that for you very soon here within the next couple of days. Andy, Alan, gosh, I ran into some stuff. I wanted to try out some gear. Andy happened to have it and allowed me to borrow it. A couple of things were the cots that we used in the tent, which turned out amazing. We didn't have to sleep on the ground on a sleeping mat, especially as big as that tent is. So getting this up off the ground, it was a lot warmer. And besides that, gear and things like that, so our boots, clothes, whatever, it was able to go underneath those cots. Hadn't thought about getting cots for the tent. Really great idea, and I appreciate you letting me use those, as well as the camp chef. I should actually do a video on that camp chef. I like it. I wish there was a little bit more windscreen because high winds will blow out the flame, but I guess you're gonna get that with anything. But it came in super, super handy. Another shout out that I got to do, like you said, there's a lot of thanks. I was able to try some gear and whatnot from some different people, so I really appreciate that. And it's going to help me figure out purchases in the future. And one of the biggest thanks I got to give is to my father. Dad, you turned me on to the outdoors. Probably should have never done that. This is my passion. Being out here, it's pretty cool. So I really appreciate you taking me out and showing me the joy of camping and the outdoors. I think it's great. I absolutely love it. And because you did that, because you taught me different things you need or want, and there's differences in the two, I'm able to pass that down to my kids. So, a couple weeks ago I was up here with Eden. We had a great time. Now I'm up here with my son Wyatt. We had a great time. And Dad, it's because of you. You turned me onto it. I love it. And that love for it is probably never going to stop. So thank you very much, Dad. I appreciate that. Anyways, we better get packed up. So we're going to finish packing up and get home. I know dang well that my wife, Nicole, going on 15 years, is probably pulling her hair out because we're out here, we're not helping her at the house. And you know what, there's another thank you. Nicole, I appreciate you letting us come out here. Stuff hasn't been getting done around the house and whatnot to help you out. I know that, and I'm sorry for that, but thank you for letting us come out here. It's special, and it's appreciated. But right now, we got some wind coming in. It's already been sleeting and semi-snowing on us. So we're going to finish packing up all the gear and get out of here. Wyatt, you want to come say hi? Come here. Hey, so here's Wyatt. He's done playing down the river, I guess. Did you have fun? Did you have a good time? Yeah. So, should we go home? If he didn't have school tomorrow, we'd be staying another day. It's been great. It's been fun. I brought way more gear than I needed to bring, but I think right now, looks like the sun peeked through the clouds a little bit. We should probably get stuff packed up and head for home.
Aw, but I thought we were going fishing.
Let's get stuff packed up. We might do some fishing.
Woo!